Hi guys,
Hello people.
I'm Milena,
I'm Lola.
and we're watching Vinland Saga,
Episode
19.
Is it? It is. It is. We're catching up so soon. I think the first episode of season 2 came out.
Oh yeah,
Yes, the first episode of season 2 came out, and I think at that point realized that more than one person on my Instagram actually watches Vinland Saga.
I realized
because
your
I saw,
friend watches Vinland Saga.
Yeah, well, yes, but we know that she watches Vinland. I knew that she watches Vinland Saga, and like she watches a lot of animes.
But she posted a story.
Yes, but like she watches a lot of animes, and she tells us that she blocks us from her stories when she posts something that would be like spoilery.
Yeah, this
for
was
example,
not
like because like she posts Hunter x Hunter, and like I think eventually we're gonna watch it, and she's like, I hide you from that story, and I'm like, I wouldn't even fucking know that it's from there. Like, I just like when I know when I don't know things, I just scroll.
Unless
and, like, she
you're
posts
watching it at
anime
point.
all the time. Yeah. I saw I think a poster.
Somewhere. I don't think. Yeah,
I didn't recognize the person on the poster, so like I don't know who it is.
Yeah,
I
this was not a poster. This was something, but like it was not reconciled.
Oh no, I remember now what you saw from her.
But like it was something.
I saw the poster from someone else, and I was like, oh,
who is this person?
I was like, so I have to be careful on my Instagram now. I think.
Who's the person on the poster?
Oh, I didn't recognize them.
What color was their hair?
It was blonde, but I don't think. Yeah, it was blonde.
I was
but
like brown, maybe Ari.
No, it was blonde, but like I was like, could it be like Thorfinn? But it's not, like too grown up. I'm not quite sure who it was.
Too grown up. That sound good. Could be like few years in future.
I don't know. I didn't think so.
The cut his hair. That like what's his name?
I didn't remember. Oh, I don't know. I scrolled too fast because I was like, oh, let me not like look too much into it. You don't do that. You just like look.
I know, but like I don't have people who watch anime on YouTube.
Well, I mean,
it was only her, Yana, but like the picture didn't look at anything. But I did not scroll.
No, I remember the picture.
I did not scroll. I was like looking at this. What is this?
No, it was like I can look at her storylines because I know that she would block me from the storyline.
But like it said Vinland Saga, so that's how I knew Vinland Saga. But like I didn't.
No, I would have never picked it up. Anyways, that's like what I've seen from the new season so far.
But we're gonna catch up.
Blonde, I think, and it like looked
few weeks or like a few months, something like that.
Well, I mean, few months. We have, including this episode, we have 5.
Oh, 5 more.
I don't know how many episodes.
24 something. No,
25.
I don't know.
Okay, but like in a month or so. A month plus.
Yeah.
We're gonna start season 2 then.
Interesting.
With no waiting in between.
We did this perfectly!
Don't you just love it when we... But like, what do we do after season 2 ends? We should have just like started this when the final season was about to start.
Yeah, that's true. But let me just tell you, we're gonna... because we're finishing Mob Psycho soon.
True.
So we're gonna post a poll soonish. That's gonna replace Mob Psycho.
Yeah.
But when we catch up with Vinland Saga, it's gonna stop being twice a week. It's gonna continue being once a week, and that show that wins the poll is gonna go from once a week to twice a week until Vinland Saga, and then you're gonna get another show that's gonna go once a week.
Yes. So like this one is gonna be, I guess, could be longer because we're gonna do it twice a week.
Yeah, I mean, whichever one you choose.
Whatever it is, I don't fucking know what it's gonna win at the end. But yes, it's gonna go for like once a week for the next. For like a month or whatever, and then it's gonna go twice a week when Vinland becomes once a week. Yeah. That's our plan.
Yeah.
What is gonna be our execution, no one fucking knows. What else did I want to tell you?
Oh, well, we can talk a bit about this episode or the last one, or like what's gonna happen.
Oh my god, the fucking last one. That last episode was ridiculous, if someone asks me. Again, it did feel like the closest thing to a religious experience that I could have. Like, it felt, I don't know, it was... a lot. I think I was editing that. I don't know if we like spoke 3 words. I'm not quite sure. Like when the episode became like what it was gonna become, and like it kept going to Canute and his talk with the priest and everything. Like, I think it was just fucking silence from us.
Yeah.
I was just very enamored with the scene. I thought it was brilliant. I thought the dialogue. Was so good, and I thought because I was editing and I didn't necessarily notice that on the first go, but they edited immediately when Torkel said like, what do you think a true warrior is? and it cut to Canute saying, or to the priest saying, I feel like it was Canute saying to the priest, are you asking me what love is? And I just thought that was like a very nice cut in between those two scenes, because like the answer is, let's say, the same. I just really like that. I think the whole episode was executed brilliantly. And now we have
Canute. Now we have a different person that we left in the episode before.
Oh my god, Ashala is gonna be so shocked.
Yeah,
Ashalad is a gambling man, and the gamble paid off.
Definitely this time. Yeah, it's gonna be so interesting to see now what's gonna happen when Canute comes back.
I mean, I don't know
how they're gonna react to him,
because we're gonna, I guess, continue off with the Thorfinn and Thorkell fight.
Yeah.
And Canute is coming, and he's gonna say something, because he is fucking king. He's gonna say something that's gonna unite us all behind a common purpose. Like for Thorkell, you only have to say there's a bigger battle awaiting us. And like,
I don't know. Now I feel like we're gonna have a bigger story.
Actually,
for Thorkell, definitely. No,
I don't know, because like I was watching him with like having that in mind when you were saying like maybe there's something more to it. But like it seemed to me like he was genuinely asking like, what do you think a true warrior is? Like I still don't know. I don't know. I would have to see it happen, but like it is hard for me to imagine a path where he is something other than like a true Viking. Like, because everything that he does, it really just seems like he loves it and he just enjoys being a Viking. He said like, I want there to be war all the time. And nothing has made me distrust his word.
I remember having in last 2-3 episodes, I don't know which one exactly, but I remember thinking of the things that he said or the ways he done it. Thinking like why he did it, how did this affect him, what does he think of thorns and stuff like that. So honestly, I do believe there is something there, and I would like to see if it's gonna come to play or if it's not. I'm fine with either one. I would find it more interesting. I would like his character more if we would have something deeper than him being just like, I'm not saying that's not deep or anything. I'm just like the storyline that I would prefer if he had some kind of questions about anything, you know. Not just, I'm fine with loving the fight, I'm fine with being who he is, but like I would love for his storyline to go somewhere differently, to not just stay the same, because for me to like his character more.
I don't know, because like we could have his like, let's say, point of view throughout the storyline as a true Viking, you know, because like besides him, I don't think maybe necessarily anyone is that true a Viking. Like Ashala certainly isn't. Yeah. Like Ashala is just going with it so that he can achieve his goal, you know. Like the people that Ashalad is with that are Vikings, like they are more Vikings. They enjoy torturing people and they enjoy killing people and everything, but they also are not the type to like, let's say, necessarily seek out the battles. I mean, they would seek them out if they think they can win. But like right now they're running away from Thorkell, you know? And Thorkell would never run away from anyone. He's like, if I die, great, I'm going to Valhalla. So I just think he is the definition of like what a Viking is. And that could give us an interesting, let's say, point of view in this world that we have, because his point of view is different from everyone else's. And that's what I would like to know. I would like to know his opinions on many things coming from his perspective, you know, because it is different than the perspective that we get now. So I feel like that could be very interesting. But I can't say that I see where his character is gonna go. I think the show can do whatever it wants with him. I'm really not quite certain, but I just really enjoy his character. I think there is a lot of depth to it, even though like he seems very, let's say, straightforward. Like he is not pretending. He is what he appears to be. But like as all humans go, like there is more to it. I just don't know what that more to it is. And that's gonna be very fun to find out. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna continue to talk about Thor's, because Thorkel knows about his family. Like, he knows Helga, he knows Thor's, he fought side by side with Thor's, and I think it's very interesting if he speaks to Thorfinn about him, he has a very different memory to Thor's than what Thorfinn would, because like Thor's at his prime, whatever his prime was when he was younger, was a Viking. Like, he was just a Viking. So he was not a good person there.
But like, was he the same as Thorkel? Or has he always, not always, but through time, had his doubts about their way of life? Because
honestly, it seemed to me when we saw
that
flashback.
Like, I can't even imagine that it just happened in one day. Like, just snapped.
I don't think it's just snapped. I think like it's not like Hilda is born and then tomorrow morning he like jumps out of the boat. You know, she was born and like that is the moment that he started struggling, and like started I guess questioning things. So like it could have been 6 months.
That's
and then like 6 months he jumps off the boat because he was struggling for those 6 months. But I feel like that was a definite turning point. I think before that, like how we saw him act with Helga, it was very much just like cold, stern. There was not much emotion to it, and so I feel like up until that point exactly, he was just a Viking.
Me too.
Like, again, what does that entail for anyone? I don't know. Like, was he there laughing while killing someone? I have no clue. Could be. Most likely probably is. Like, I don't know. Was he more like Ashalat, who is just, he is not like, let's say, torturing people for his enjoyment? I don't know. Like, those things I don't know. I think it would be interesting
we didn't see anything of that.
It would be interesting for Thorkel and Thorfinn to have that talk. I wonder how like Thorfinn would, what he would think of that. What he would like do with that information. I don't know. I feel like, you know, he should know in some regards, because like they did call him the, God, there was a name, not Jarl. I don't know what to fucking called him.
But he does
something. He had like a reputation, and so like, you know, if you think about it, why would he have that reputation amongst the Vikings? Like, so like he clearly was someone important there. So like I feel like Thorfinn should, let's say, know about his father's past, and then that after that he like put down his weapons and like became a different person, because his priorities shifted and he like realized kind of what is important in life, and like since that moment he truly like embodied that form of like pure love that the priest is talking about. Basically that's where we left off. Like Canute again had this fucking enlightenment happen, where he wants to kind of rebel against the idea that you cannot, that humans cannot hold that form of true love as the priest would deem it. He wants to embody that, and like how he's gonna do this in such a world where people also want him dead, I don't know. I think it's gonna be such an interesting storyline to follow. I'm very much looking forward to Canute's story. Like I always thought, like whenever we met him, I always thought that he was gonna have a very good storyline. I just didn't know like in what type of way, and like now we're entering that storyline. I'm really looking forward to watching that.
Let's watch the episode.
Yep. Oh yeah, he fucking went flying. They have a concussion.
Oh boy.
United Front. And I was thinking, why is he holding his hand like that? Baldy.
Excited.
Maybe Ashala grows to care more about him after this fight, because look at him saying him, don't be so, like, mad. That's what, like, your emotions get the better of you. Iceland, yeah. Wonder when we saw Iceland last? Episode 4? Every time he fucking smiles like that without his fucking teeth, I'm gonna kill myself. When do we see the bitch? Floki. We saw most of the scenes in the intro.
I'm looking now to see what we saw right now.
We didn't see this. I still don't understand what, like, at first, why I see this beaten up, and second, why do they disappear in front of him?
I don't know.
And what is this place? Is it Iceland?
Iceland?
I don't know.
Looks like ice.
Oh shit. Oh, he looks young.
Skinnier, no?
Yeah. Troll.
Okay.
Hi girl, are you fucking alive? Oh yeah, that is an information.
That makes...
Oh. What? He came back for them. Was he here, like, keeping an eye on the house? Because... Oh, he's so huge. But everyone thought he was dead, right? So, like, he just let him go. Oh, that's interesting. I feel like Thor's gonna tell him something about, like, I realize what a true warrior is, because he asked that question. That's why he asked the question.
ここではないどこかへ。きっとそこで本当の戦士ってやつになったんだろう。やつはアイスランドでどんな風に過ごしていた？教えてくれ。
嫌なこった。
俺は話してやったじゃないか。
うるせえ、知るか。
ケチンボ。つうか、話さないんじゃなくて話せないだけなんだろ。目を見りゃわかるぜ。奴のあの不思議な輝きがね。
ちょっと
トールズから何にも学ばなかったのがバレるのが恥ずかしいんだろ。いや待て。普通にやれば間違いなく負けるぞ。ほら見ろ。今や俺のステージだ。だから教えてやる。あの化け物の倒し方をな。
ダメ言うな、ハゲ。
だが今は違う。奴は勝てば逃がすと言った。野郎は誇りを重んじる。決闘の誓いは守るだろう。お前の戦う目的を思い出せ。決闘で俺を倒すことだ。今だけでいい。俺をサポートして認めろ。
Oh my
Look at this fucking
god.
shot, I'm gonna cry.
俺たち二人が
Ah,
この場を生き延びるためだ。
I love this so much.
Oh my
I
god.
love this so much.
My boy.
なんかトミー。アシュラッドは諦めて降参すっか。
Why didn't you just forget about Ashalet? You think it's that fucking simple. You don't understand this.
トールズの名を汚す気か。
Okay, boy, let's keep it together. Keep it together. Keep it together.
今は耐えろトロフィー。奴の方から近づくように仕向ける。
Oh.
激しい戦いだ。あのトロケンでさえ重傷を負ったぐらいだからな。一瞬。ほんの一瞬だが確かに見た。
A weakness?
あの無敵のトロケンが崩れ落ちる瞬間。
How is he supposed to fucking fight with
う
one
まいぞ。
hand?
万策尽きたと奴の技。
Mm.
どうしたトロフィー。もう逃げ疲れたのか。いい位置だ。よくやったトロフィー。終わりはあっけねえな。そうだトロケン。
I love this.
あとは
Did he put a sword in the snow?
奴の弱点はバカ野郎。獲物を出して取れ。逃げな。あのガキを殺せ。小僧。やめろバカども。てめえらよくも俺に恥をかかせてくれたな。大将、よくも俺の血統を怪我してくれたな。戦士の誇りとは何だ。恨んでくれていい。だがあのガキは殺す。俺を殺すなら殺せ。だがあんたは生きろ。あんたの他に誰がこの500人のけだものどもをまとめられるって言うんだ。
そこまでだ。これ以上争ってはならぬ。
Asha's gonna be fucking shocked.
犬死にだぞ。そんな。
Not just Asha.
全滅なのか。あのアシェラットの軍団が。
Oh.
何じゃ。
Oh, he's also dead.
生きているのか。
No, he...
Yeah.
おじさん。
Remember?
Yeah, no, but like he got so scared that he
Yeah.
went back to like... He had like a reset.
飽きもせず。よくもこれほどに殺し合うものだな。 もはや決闘の様相ではあるまい。そなたも一党の首領なら誇りと潔さを示してみせるが。うるせえ。んなことてめえに言わなくても。
And his defense, he already snubbed them.
トルフィンを離せ。この決闘は俺の負けだ。大将は負けてね。俺たちが邪魔しただけだ。黙れもう。俺の負けだ。ちった格好つけさせろ。
My boy.
不愉快だ。50年生きてきて今日ほど不愉快な日はねえぜ。おいハゲ、今のうちにつらかれぞ。生きたけ。俺は残る。は？俺が何のためにここまで。黙ってみてろ。
He lost all his fucking crew. Like, we can't go without people.
何なんだおじさま。のこのこと喧嘩の仲裁に来たわけか。
ソリと食料を消耗する。それとトルフィンとアシュラットは私の従手だ。連れて行くぞ。スベン王とまみえる際の切り札になる。そう考えているのか。
Oh, maybe he already realized that his father just wants him dead.
餌で人質で金づるだ。
王子は諦めろ。よく書くんじゃねえ。
いいから見てろ。
下がれゲロ。逃げはせぬ。
昨日寄った村にラグナルの死体があったぜ。
トルケルよ。私に人質の価値はない。なぜなら父は私を愛してなどいないからだ。父は王位を兄ハラルドに継がせる。私は兄の備えに過ぎぬ。だがそのことが進化の者たちを争わせ王国の元へを危うくさせ始めた。
つまりスベン王は俺があんたを殺すことを期待していると。
暗殺に比べれば戦死は温当だ。
仮にこのまま見逃したとしてどこへ行く気だ。
ゲインズバラの軍団本営へ。父王と喧嘩だ。すべきことをするだけだ。どうせ惜しむような命ではない。
命は惜しくないなんて抜かすやつは腐るほど見てきた。大抵は軽くこづいただけで泣いて命を失う。てめえもその口だろう。あ？嫌な目だ。こういう目には見覚えがある。お前らその目で何を見てる。なんだ、黙り込んじまったぞ。野郎ども、こんな俺でもな、たった一つ後悔してることがある。なぜあの時俺はトールズについていかなかったのかってな。あの時奴についてってれば本当の戦士の秘密を知ることができただろう。まあスベン王とやることに変わりはねえしな。よし、決めた。その喧嘩助立ちしよう。はっ、俺はあんたについていくぜ。あんたがこれから何をして何者になっていくのか見届けてやる。その代わりぬるいことしやがったら即ぶっ殺すからな。
いいだろう。そなたは今日より私の従者だ。
He's just like us.
Oh my god.
I have chills all over my
I
body.
know,
Literally,
I
I don't
feel
feel
that.
good.
クヌートでよか。ラグナル殿を殺したのは私です。お気にしてください。ですがもし 生かす気持ちお役に立ちます。この一命に変えてもラグナルの分の働け、それが弔いだ。必ずついてきたいものはついてこい。スベン王を玉座から引きずり下ろす。なんだおめえ、何をしてんの。何が問題だ。家来になったら俺の方が先なんだよ。まあとにかく仲良くやるし、俺の年とあの方殺しちゃったけど水に流せやな。どの道水に流すしかねえだろうが。
I'm not gonna lie, this surprised me. This fucking shocked me, honestly.
I don't know why I'm like 404 error not fucking working. I don't know what's happening because like not like I expected most of this. I didn't expect the Torkel bit, I think. But like the way it was done.
No, honestly,
This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
The whole thing I did not expect to play out this way. I can't say I did. I expected to talk. I expected this and that, but I did not expect to play out this way.
This was my favorite episode.
Honestly, it was so fucking good.
This was so good. I don't feel good.
Where to even start with this episode? We turned on the lights, as you can see.
I mean, the weather is the worst it could possibly be.
Yeah.
But this episode was the best it could possibly be.
Yeah, it was.
Like, I don't know. Like, it might be my favorite. I don't know how to rank them. But this was too fucking good.
I mean, I can't say.
I don't know which one is my favorite.
The thing is, me neither. I don't know. There was many amazing episodes in this show, you know?
Yeah. Oh, where to fucking start? I mean, do we start with, like, the main event? I mean, Torkel. I mean, technically,
honestly,
I would like the battle, because, like, we spoke about this with Torkel's character in the beginning, and, like, who he was and, like, what we expect from him. And I guess we kind of got our answer as to where his storyline was gonna go and, like, where his mind is at.
Honestly, I am more than satisfied.
I am so fucking satisfied.
I think this is exactly what even more than I was hoping for. Like, I was hoping for bits and pieces. No, he said it out loud.
No, but this is what I was expecting from him, because I don't think, again, we talked about this in the beginning, like, I don't think he has, like, let's say, realized anything close to what Thor has, you know? I think he is very much a Viking, and I don't think that's necessarily, let's say, gonna change. I mean, it might. He still doesn't know, like, what Thor's even meant when he said, like, what a true warrior is. And now he wants to find out, and I wonder what he would do with that information.
I love that he's thinking about it. When I said it, like, I would want more for his character, I didn't mean all of a sudden he's a completely different person. No, that's not what I meant, honestly. I just thought I would want to have more. And in this way I have more. And honestly, the reasons why I wanted it is that it stuck to me. Like, did he know that Thor died? I think that's what I said in one of the last few episodes. Like, did he know that Thor died? Did he thought all of this silent Thor died, or did he not? Because if he found out that Thor didn't die, if he knew that Thor ran away, what did he think of that? And those are the stuff that, like, kept me thinking about, like, because he still respected him. I mean, he respected him for being such a great warrior. He was his best friend as well.
Yeah.
That's what we found out. Even though I somehow thought that. But, like, when you think about it, we just saw them fight in the beginning. Like, it's not like we knew more of them, you know?
Like, the thing is, like, Torkel really respected him, and he's kind of, let's say, the only person who can, in that sense, let's say, be close to Torkel, for Torkel to cry over him.
Yeah.
Because he is the one person that, like, he couldn't defeat. And now he's, let's say, never gonna get the chance to. So he had, like, a lot of respect for him, because, like, we know what Torkel values. And Thor's definitely had that. And so it was it was very endearing to see Torkel in this episode and his approach to Thor's, with, like, thinking that he was dead and everything in the beginning, and even, like, sitting on top of Thor's house where Helga was with the kids. Like, he's sitting there protecting the house because Thor's is not there anymore. I thought that was like a very nice. That was like a very nice moment.
Yeah.
Like to do that for a friend that he thinks is dead. He said like I don't mind thieves. Like how could you mind them because you are thieves? You know what I mean? Fucking Vikings, the essence of them. So like how could you like you're not a hypocrite, you know? Like call him whatever you want. Not really a hypocrite. He's like, but this house is where this and this lives, and like this was my friend's Thor's house. Whatever he said. Like I thought the whole thing was very just. It made Thorkel much more endearing to me. Although like I always like liked him.
But like it's different to me because like when I have more to work with, then I'm gonna have more attachment to the character. Like it was always fun and I adored watching him on screen. But like the second he said that he regrets not following Thor's and finding out what a real warrior means, whatever that means to him,
God,
like it doesn't have to mean the same thing, I had chills over my body, like my eyes were all of it,
It was fucking poetic. We're jumping left and right.
Yeah.
But it was fucking poetic that like he looked into Canute's eyes.
Yeah.
And he saw the same look that he saw in Thor's eyes, and he kind of got this second chance.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like he didn't follow Thor's. And he regretted this. Like he lived with that regret for a long time, and now he has decided to follow Canute for all intents and purposes is like very opposite of him.
Exactly.
And like would not want what he wants, yet he's choosing to follow him. I think that's gonna be like now so interesting to watch. I kind of also really love that parallel between him and Ashalad, who both I think regret not. I mean, I guess Ashalad regrets like maybe killing Thor's because like he kind of wanted him to be this leader to them.
Yeah, but that watching that scene when he Thorkel sees something Canute does immediately reminded me that like that's what Ashalad saw probably in Thor's eyes.
Yeah.
When he asked him if he would lead him.
Yeah,
that's to me.
It is that kind of essence of a warrior as Thor's would present it.
Yeah,
like that's what they saw. Although I think Thor's and Canute are different in many ways because I think Thor's became a complete pacifist. Like I don't think that Thor's would have killed anyone. And like judging by Canute, this was what I was wondering in the previous episode, like how exactly, like does he plan on killing people, because like that's not gonna work.
Exactly.
Like that's not gonna work. But like he did say to them something along the lines of like, I'm gonna show you when it's time to fight and like when battles are worthy. Yeah, and because like he told them like this battle that like it's useless.
Yeah.
And so like he is not, let's say, against
he was
killing.
Like, many of you were gonna die in vain in this battle.
Yeah.
And he's not for that. Like, he even talked about that in the previous episode as well.
Yeah. Yeah. So like there is that, like, let's say, difference between the two of them, but they are the closest thing to...
I mean, there is many differences.
I mean, sure, but like from their idea of like being a warrior, they embody a similar thing, but like
they started,
there's a difference.
They led different lives from the beginning,
of course,
and until the end,
Yeah, and I mean, like Thor's killed many people before he got this like newfound idea. Like he really became a changed man.
I mean, definitely having a child, having a family changed him.
Yeah, like again, it does really change your worldview. I mean, where the most important thing for him was that like idea of Vinland, which again represents different things for different people, and in some type of way it represents a sort of heaven for people. And for Thor's, that is a place where like there's no more fighting, there's no slaves, there's no nothing, and for other people it represents different things, and I mean,
he tried to build that in Iceland as well.
For Ashalad, he doesn't call it Vinland, he calls it calls it Avalon.
That sounds even more like a heaven to me.
Avalon. But like for him, it is a place where you follow this like one great leader. Like that's what he wanted to do, but he got tired of waiting for that like one true fucking leader. And so he made it happen.
Yeah, it was funny to me at the end when he said, I'm his first.
I was like, you are both in like above your 40s. Like, let's fucking act like it. I was like, I was his first follower. Yeah. Let's be friends. I wish you are. Honestly, I fucking that would be the funniest duo I could think
they
of.
did make amends. No, not make amends. They did.
There was like, I did kill most of your people, but that's like water under the bridge, right? And he's like, there's nothing else for us to do.
We're gonna be fighting the same battles.
God, I would fucking die. The two of them, hilarious.
I mean, and our boy Thorfinn.
Oh my god.
Next to them.
My sweet child. It seems like he is, how do I explain this? It seems like every character in this season so far has kind of gone through a bit of a journey.
Yeah.
And like a lot of them, like some changed like 180, like Canute, for example. And with some characters, you kind of, I guess, understood them more. Like for Ashalot, I don't think nothing happened for him to change. Yeah, no. We just
found out more about him.
Yeah, so like our let's say opinions changed throughout the season about why he does the things that he does. And for Thorfinn, I think it's very much he took a back seat in this season, and it only makes sense that he would, because he is still just an angry kid who cannot focus on anything else. Except that need for revenge.
But you have no idea how much I loved his scenes with Ashalot in this episode.
Oh my god, me too. Like that one shot with him in the front and Ashalot in the back. Oh my god.
Yeah, but like everything that happened between the two of them in this episode was just what I would want to see in every single episode.
Yeah.
I think like the two of them, that relationship could be, even though it's fucking horrible when you think about it, but like could be like is my favorite one in the show. And I just want to see more of it. Like that's just
in the background.
It's not like
even like it is in the background, but it also seems like the heaviest thing.
Exactly, and it seems like the most important thing, because like it's very important for both of the characters.
Yeah.
But like it's just not like in every episode. We don't get that many scenes between
the two of them. Yeah. I felt like I was having a Stockholm effect, because like he's coming towards him like to bind his hand because he broke his hand, and I'm like, oh
yeah, exactly.
I just feel, but like it's ridiculous because like he is also doing it because I mean he needs Thorfinn to defeat Torkel. It's not like, I also can't say it's not like he cares for him. I also can't exactly say that because like he mostly doesn't care for him.
I think he does.
Yes, but that's like in a weird way.
I don't know if he's aware that he cares.
I don't know if he. That's the thing. I'm not quite like deep down.
I think he cares.
Like deep down, I feel like if Thorfinn tomorrow dies, like it would sting him.
Or if something bad happens to him, I don't think he would be okay with that.
Yeah.
But deep down.
Deep down.
That's the thing, like, even with Thorfinn, he has so much anger towards this man,
Yeah.
All he wants in his life is to hate him. But all the interesting part is all he learned in his life is from him.
Yeah.
Is of him,
Yeah.
Like what a father should teach his son, that's what he learn from him from the age of 7 to the age of 18.
Yeah.
For 11 years.
It's not like Ashalot sat there and gave him lessons, but like Thorfinn was so focused on him, and I'm sure he just like looked at him all the time. So like he would be, in a way, he would like, let's say, be maybe influenced by him.
Definitely, he is influenced by him.
Yeah, and
I mean, he's of course influenced by Thor's as well, and everything he taught him. But like I think there has been 11 years now just watching this man. Yes, wanting to kill him every step of the way.
Yeah.
But like teaching, learning from him.
Yeah.
Even things he didn't know, even that he learned from him, he did. I mean, he learned how to kill from him.
And like I found it so, let's say, ironic that in this episode, like, he's helping him defeat Torkel, and he is telling him like how he has to fight against him because like he knows what Thorfinn's weakness is, you know, and like that's kind of his emotions taking over. Like when he mentions his father, like every time, like the boy kind of is on edge when that happens. Like he can't really keep his head cool because he's a child. He's a fucking child. So I found that so, I don't know, fucking ridiculous that here like he's trying to fight him and he's like, remember what you're fighting for. Like, you have to kill me. It's like, what do I do with that relationship? What
no, it's so everything is so fucking weird.
It's
the fact that both of each other knows each other's
I love it so much.
Each other's weaknesses.
I love it so much. It maybe mostly reminds me of, I mean, it doesn't remind me of like particularly anything. Like it's very specific. It's very different. But like if I had to pick a relationship, it would be like Jesse and Walter.
Yeah.
It would be like Jesse and Walter.
It would literally be like Jesse. I even think I read the comment.
Really?
Yeah, somebody even said that. Yeah.
Because like it is kind of what I felt.
Yeah.
Towards it. I can't explain it. Like it's maybe the best comparison I can give you between the two of them. And like you know how I felt about Jesse and Walter. I mean maybe you don't watch. But like I like that relationship was so
frustrating and yet my favorite one in the show. So
like it's the one that broke my heart the most.
I don't know where this one is gonna lead. Again, my dream scenario would be that somehow they have scenes. And somehow Thorfinn leaves or something. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I want him to decide not to kill him.
Yeah.
Like I would want that for Thorfinn the most.
I think that would be my ideal case scenario. Now,
where we're gonna go, I don't know. At one point they would have conversation.
Yeah.
Some type of conversation. I don't know what to tell you. It's not like that I have a specific conversation in my mind, you know? I do not.
Just like something to move us a bit forward. I think this moved us a bit forward.
Me too.
Towards what? I don't even fucking know.
And
but like
why?
It moved us.
Like why technically, why would this move us? But like,
and like where did it even move us? Like for who did they move us? Like it's not like Thorfinn is now.
Yeah.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened this episode yet. It was so fucking good.
But like Thorkel is speaking, you know, and Ashel is like binding him, and I'm like, I don't even fucking see Thorkel speaking. I'm like looking at them.
Me too, and they were hanging on to each other.
So I don't know. This episode just was the most. I don't know what it was. I don't know, but it just did a lot for me for Thorfinn and Ashel's relationship. Again, just like that one fucking shot with like Thorfinn and Ashel behind him. Was,
to me the whole scene there, because like Ashel is so fucking smart and so fucking calculative, and he sees people's weaknesses and he uses them always against them in a fight.
Yeah.
Like we said millions times, he's not the best fighter. He's good. He's great.
No, I think he's great, but like that's not where his strength lies.
Yeah, exactly. But he always knows how to win against the opponent.
Yeah.
And it was something there in him helping Thorfinn.
Even though it's like for his own benefit.
I understand, but it was something. That's the thing about their relationship. I love it, but it's so, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know why I love it.
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like it's horrible. This one killed his father.
Yeah. This one wants to kill him.
And this one started killing and has lived in this type of environment, in this type of rage because of him. Their relationship is the worst one.
And yet
possibly existed, yet it has something over me.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. I really don't know what to do with it.
Because even when I defend it and now I talk like how much I love it and how much I want their scene and stuff like that, I don't know why. Like I can't pinpoint, like I don't know why.
I mean, I don't know. Again, it's the closest thing I can do is like Walter and Jesse, and I couldn't pinpoint it then either. Yeah. Like I can't necessarily explain it, nor do I think I have to. I think like people understand. Maybe some don't, but I feel like, you know, mostly you do. There's something very fascinating about it. There's something that like I want it to become.
That's the thing. Maybe a lot of
just
it
like I'm projecting about it. I don't know, but I don't feel like I'm projecting.
Me neither.
Or at least like maybe I'm projecting for now.
Yeah.
but like I feel like it's where it's gonna go.
Yeah.
And so like I maybe in anticipation of that, like I'm just like
that's what I want to say.
searching
like,
for it.
Yes, from the beginning of the show we started projecting like what it should be, and then Ashald couldn't care less if Thorfinn lives or dies and stuff like that, and it was still our projecting. But like I feel like we're moving
because
in some direction.
Because I thought it was gonna be more like in the beginning. I thought it was gonna be some type of relationship like between Silco and
Jinx, my baby girl.
Because like between Silco and Jinx, and it's nothing like that. Like it's more Walter and Jesse, I think.
Yeah. Even though it's nothing like that either.
No, again,
but
it's very different. But like I guess
there.
the feeling that I feel in some type of way is most similar to Walter and Jesse. I don't know how else to explain it. I'm gonna love seeing where it goes from now, because like now we have kind of switched. Everything's a bit different now. Ashald first has none of his crew basically alive, and so like he knew to stay there next to Thorkel, and like while Thorfinn was like begging him to like leave, like let's just go. He calls him Baldy. There's something very funny to me about that. He like begs him to leave, and he's staying there because like he knows like what is he supposed to do, you know, like for his entire plan to like work. It's not like he and Thorfinn and like Canute can like walk up to the king and do what, you know. He needs people, and so like he was staying there in front of Thorkel, and then like the prince appeared and everything happened. But like before that, I have no idea where I'm jumping, but like Thorfinn and Thorkel were having that fight, and I guess Thorfinn was doing everything he was supposed to be doing. And then Ashald made the final move of like blinding him with the sword and the sunlight. I don't think. Do you think it's like his eyes? I just think he blinded him for a second to like get Thorfinn to hit him in the face. I think his face is a weakness.
Yeah, maybe. Because
I mean, the second he like hit him in the face, he was done.
He said that happened before.
Well, like he
immediately.
I mean, I don't know what he saw
out
in the battle. Like I didn't see in the battle, but he said like, was it this battle where I saw the like mighty Thorkel like almost get defeated or something like that? So like maybe he just saw someone punching him in the face and like that was it. And so like he sees that his face is a weakness. I don't know why necessarily. Is it maybe because he's so tall, so no one fucking ever hits him in the face or something like that? Where did Thor's hit him? Was it also the head?
Probably. I don't know, you can check. Yeah, sigurno, huh? That's how he passed out.
Yeah, maybe he passed out. Because we didn't see where he hit him, but it looked like he was looking at his face and then like hit him in the face. Yeah. Maybe like since then, like that's his weakness. Yeah. He hit him so fucking hard. That like forever that's his weakness, his head, because he passed out after that.
But like every time somebody hits him in the head, he passes out.
Okay, so he might just have something.
Because like now Thorfinn kicked him in the face and he passed out.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I mean, he woke up.
Yeah, but he was like for a good 5-10 seconds. He was like nowhere.
Exactly, that's what I mean. Like, and that's when Thorfinn had time to start scratching his eye.
Oh my god, that was a lot. And then like all of his men were like being dishonest to the duel.
Yeah.
And started like attacking.
I knew that's what the Thorkel would never approve.
Oh my god, like Thorkel would never allow that to happen. Yeah, like never. Immediately it was like, how dare you disrespect me? And like how dare you disrespect me in this duel? Yeah. Like and he, you know, immediately basically said that it's Thorfinn's win.
And then And then Canute came. After Canute came.
That was so
and then Canute said something along the lines, tell your man to...
Oh yeah, oh my god. That was the funniest thing. He's like, tell your man to, I don't know, stand down.
Respect
the duel. Something like that.
He said, this is, what duel? This is not a duel, because everybody was holding Thorfinn down. And then you should first learn to, how to tell your man to respect duel or whatever he said. And then Thorkel started screaming.
Why are you telling me to do something I was already gonna do? That flashback. Everyone has the moment. I'm like cleaning my room, and my dad enters my room and says, clean your room. I'm doing it right now. I am doing it right now. Or like I'm washing dishes. Dad comes says, wash the dishes. I'm doing it. Why are you telling me to do something I'm already doing? Oh god, that's the most frustrating thing. Yes, and he came. Canute came with all his newfound fucking wisdom, and I think everyone saw in his eyes that he
I loved every look
a leader.
Everybody had.
Oh my god, that was
eyes.
so fucking good. I loved.
I mean, of course.
Ashal's reaction.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that was the reaction I was anticipating the most to see, because we knew what he did and how he felt about it.
Yeah, and how he gambled all of it on Canute. Yeah. He really just completely 100% went in on Canute because like he had honestly no one else.
He had no one else and he was tired of waiting.
Yes, and so like he was getting too late for him.
Yeah.
So like he was betting on Canute, and like even in one of the previous episodes, like Bjorn was telling him, I think you made a wrong call because like when Ragnar died, Canute kind of shut down, you know. Yeah. And so like now when he saw him, and exactly what he wanted for him happened. He just started laughing. Yeah. And I cannot imagine a more appropriate response for someone who has worked towards this,
his entire life,
had this goal, and like who bet everything on this one person, not knowing really if it will work out. He's just basing it off on his like, let's say, intuition. Ability to look at a person and know immediately what kind of a person he is. And so like he saw something and he bet all of it. And it paid off. And like it paid off. I think it was even more like, let's say, stronger because so many of his like, let's say, bets didn't pan out. Like these past 5 to 10 episodes, like a lot of the things, like he did all the, let's say, right moves, but still Thorkel was at their tail. Like the one girl survived that like massacre in that town, you know, like nothing really went his way.
To me it sounds wrong saying right moves.
I know
Smart moves.
Sorry, smart, just like
I'm
right
joking,
in the term.
I
hope everyone knows. Like the biggest one that he needed to work out did, and I can't even fucking imagine. Like immediately he because like this is what his mother told him. Like when the king came from Avalon, like you be his, what do you call vessel? I feel like I read it vessel. I'm not even sure if it's wrote in vessel, but like whoever like follows the king and protects the king.
The right arm.
Yeah. Yes. Is that the word? I mean,
the right
sure.
hand.
Right hand.
Not really, but you know what I mean.
Yes, and like I mean, even Canute said like you are my. Is it a vessel?
I don't know the word.
I think I read it vessel, even though it might not be written vessel. And he immediately went on his knees and like offered him his sword, and the first thing he says is that I'm the one who killed Ragnar.
Yeah.
Did not fucking see that one.
That's what I said when I said did not see that coming. I did not see coming that Ashal is gonna say that he killed Ragnar.
It makes sense.
Of course, but like I did not anticipate that to happen in this episode, and I definitely did not see it coming. And that Thorkel is gonna say that he regretted every day for not following Thor's. And I did not see coming Thorkel immediately following and respecting the prince.
Because like, finally he could get his answer. Like, because like so they had the same look in their eyes.
Yeah.
That was so fucking good. And like of course when he said like Ragnar, we talked about this in the last episode, because like before the last episode we were talking about like how Canute is gonna like deal with learning about who killed Ragnar. And then after last episode we said, well, if he has become now this person, and like it would not make sense for him to like say want to kill Ashla. Like immediately you can see in his face that he was mad. And he hurt. Around, and he turned around and he said like something along the lines of, you will fight also for, let's say, in his name or something like that. And he said, of course, whatever, like I am your fucking servant. This is what I've been waiting for my entire life. Like this is what my mother said. This is me honoring her wish. Like I am here. And I feel like it's gonna be so interesting now to see Ashalat, let's say, in this place where this is the place where he wanted to get to. I mean, now they need to put Canute in charge. Like Canute said, like, we're going to take my father off the fucking throne. Yeah. Oh my god, Canute, let's go, boy. Let's go.
Honestly, I don't know what exactly I expected from Canute's character. I did expect at some point he's gonna become, maybe not this soon, but like could not predict what's gonna happen in the previous episode, But like I definitely did expect him to become who he is right now, similar, something like that, I did not know at like those like 2 episodes ago how he's gonna react to finding out about Ashalat. That he killed Ragnar, but I just loved everything about it this episode. I loved his reaction. I loved who he is right now, how his plans right now, what he plans to do. Like I would follow him. I truly would. I would.
And like him. I love that again, Torkel. There is no structure to this review. Torkel told him like every man says that he does not care if he dies or lives because like he said something along the lines that was so good. Something along the lines of like my life is unimportant because like he is at the point where he does not he does not value any life more than anything else. Like he does not value his life more than something like this idea, this plan. So he does not fear death anymore, and that's like why he can be the way that he is right now. And like Torkel said, like, well, every man says that until they are faced with the potential of actually dying, and then they start begging. And so like he prepared the fist and like it was like this, and this boy did not fucking flinch, move, did not blink. There was nothing there. And I think I guess that's the point where everyone realized that he has completely changed and he has become this leader and this warrior.
It's so sad we can't watch the next episode. I would right now play it. I really want to see what's gonna happen.
They have given me, I can't even fucking be greedy, they have given me so much in this episode. Like I loved every single thing. Like I loved what it did for every character. I am so excited for what's come now. I'm gonna assume that like now until the end of the season we're definitely getting to
soonish
to the king. I just don't know if it's gonna like, are we gonna start the battle to get him off the throne? What does getting him off the throne mean? Death?
I think he's gonna probably die, let's say in the last episode, king.
Yeah, maybe.
I would say he's gonna die in the last episode, and then we'll see. I don't know what's gonna be with Harold, because we know that also the country is divided between the 2 brothers.
Yeah,
that's what they said. Like half all.
And especially it would be if Canute here comes to take down the king.
Yeah,
like that would be a lot.
So I want to see, but like again, Canute comes being completely different person that he was when he left. So like, what are the people gonna think of that as well?
I think people who see
would like to meet his brother as well. That I think
that would
be
really interesting. Harold.
What is he gonna
imagine
think
his
of
brother is a sweet boy.
God knows. I mean, it doesn't seem like that. No. Show did not represent that way. No. But again, I love having characters that I can like in some ways. So like, I would not mind him like
it'd be a nice
having some type of something
likable.
Yeah, something like.
Oh, I also loved for Canute because like he did like go through this whole process of self-discovery or whatever. That like now he realized basically because my father doesn't love me.
Yeah.
And like he was holding on to that a couple of episodes ago.
Yeah.
Like he has really given up on all those like hopes and ideas that have no basis in reality.
That was such a good moment. But
that was so good because like he has let's say released himself of all selfish feelings that are to do with him.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know how to explain it.
Weird.
I don't know, like that to me is like subhuman. Like I can't process that. I can't process that at all. But I think it's gonna be so fucking fascinating. Yeah. I'm so excited. This was such a good, like might be my favorite. I don't know. These past 2 have to be my top 3. What else in my top 3? Couldn't tell you.
Honestly,
maybe there's like 5 episodes in my top 3.
That's
maybe
what
7.
I want to say. There was such
know.
a good. There was many so good episodes in my opinion.
I know. I don't know how to place them.
I would never know.
Like it's too fucking good. Honestly, it's too fucking good.
And this show has many good characters in my opinion.
Oh, I agree.
I really love the characters that it has.
And like I love that Torkel now is also one of them.
In my opinion, see.
I just love
this. This is what I wanted.
I just love this.
So good, honestly.
So much. That's it, people.
Okay,
like
guys,
40 minutes. We could have watched 2 episodes nearly.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you
next
soon.
time.
Bye.